Twilight has her bridle on. Oh, why? It's not throat latched because we're just practicing. So we're gonna take it off of her and then we're gonna do it again a couple times. Caroline is still learning how to do this, and it's a little bit frustrating, especially because Twilight is so much bigger than Ginger, who she had been practicing on at her riding lesson. But she's doing a great job, and this is really good for Twilight too because she's showing consent. She's staying by us. So I am home, and I gotta be honest, guys, I am feeling extremely overwhelmed and negative and crabby, and it's like a combination of I want to cuss everybody in the entire world out, and also I just want to sit in a corner, rock back and forth, and cry. And I woke up like this, so that's exciting. We did the barn. It was only a half a day, so we got in and out of there pretty quickly. I worked for about an hour and a half, and then we spent 40 extra minutes playing with Twilight, trying to get the bridle on and off of her, getting her back used to that, and trying to get Caroline to learn how to do it because she's never really had to do it. Her riding instructor had shown her, but the Ginger, the pony she rides, the horse she rides at her riding lesson is shorter. So Twilight is up here and Ginger's down here, and Twilight was like, no, I'm not doing this, as she's bobbing her head. And we were all frustrated. Also, you may not have watched my video that I posted about getting ready for a new cheer season, but in it I mentioned that my refrigerator took a dump. So if you are keeping score at home, that means in the last week, the basement flooded because the toilet was running nonstop and the well pump was spitting up extra water. The refrigerator has taken a dump and was not actually keeping anything cold. It was about 60 degrees in the fridge. And the washing machine broke, and the drum, the drum part of it needed $145 worth of parts that haven't come in yet. We can still use it, it's just real loud. Oh, and we have a wrestling show tomorrow. And I have to go get all the concession stuff for it today, and it's cheer season, and I needed to send an email out last night that I did not do because I forgot about it. So I'm fielding questions today in the Facebook groups about a homeschool event that I am organizing that is next month. I'm hating that my house is messy, as it always is towards the end of the week. The deck is messy because there were things that were just dirty, and I was like, ooh, I'll put them outside, those camping chairs. They had a weird smell to them at Twilight's party. So I thought, we'll just let it rain on them, and then I'll clean them off real good and put them away. So they're still out there. The living room is not terrible, but I have an elderly cat who has, she poops in the living room sometimes. So it has the poo smell. Guys, I'm just losing my mind. I just So next to their name, I put their size for t-shirts, and then down here, if it would focus, there we go, I'm creating our order for our practice wear. Okay, so the shirts are ordered. I double counted my sizes. I have 30 shirts being ordered, well, 30 of each graphic. We will have 2 shirts to practice in because we practice twice a week. Last year we did 3 shirts, and then I felt like it was confusing because everybody was like, well, what do we wear this time? And I was like, you know what, this year we practiced twice, let's get 2 shirts, and just my captains pick one, and then the next practice, guess what, you're not gonna wear a dirty shirt, wear the other one. We are going through B and Me, which is located in Crown Point, near the square, kind of in between the square and Jimmy John or Papa John's. It's also a Butterfingers location now too. They do really great quality work. We started working with them through Junior Bulldogs, and I love them. They do all the design work. They'll do it for free even. Like, they're so good, so good. Their prices are really reasonable, and there's a lot of like personal touches you can do, like even aside from like, no, I don't like that design, change this, whatever. Like you can add glitter, you can add your name, and I just think that's really like a nice added touch. So we are going through them for our practice wear and our spirit wear, because technically we're not a sport. The school doesn't care. They're like, yeah, okay, do what you want. So yeah, I will put the link to their store in the description of this, because they don't just do schools. They have like mom wear, outdoor life type stuff. They do all kinds of things. So definitely check them out. Okay, and now the next thing is, oh, I gotta take this stuff downstairs with me. Remember how I was telling you guys about Riolana consignment? And I was like, you guys, we can make money off of our kids' old clothes and stuff. And then I signed up in another video because I was like, this sounds amazing and I want to do it. So that sale is in 2 weeks, I think. Yes, 2 weeks. So they've already started accepting their big ticket items, and I need to go in and get my barcodes, and I need to get tags on the stuff that I'm gonna sell. But guess what? You can't get the barcodes if you're not in the system. And you can't be in the system if you didn't register your stuff. So I still have 2.5, 3 piles of stuff I'm looking at that I still need to get into the system so that I can get the barcode, so that I can tag it, so that I can sell it. So I'm gonna grab 1 or 2 of these, go upstairs, start working on that. Caroline is about out of the shower, and then I can hop in, and we probably need to go right after that. So like for instance, here is a stack of things that can go, not the pillow. But this stuff I had toyed with just putting it like on eBay, and I'm just not. It's like, just be done with it. And then this stuff, and some of the books. Okay, let's do this thing. Okay, we are through, this is item number 6. 2 of these now are sets, and we're working our way through. Okay, so I finished that batch. I feel a little bit better after getting that done. I did plug the refrigerator back in when we got home, and I'm checking on it. We are down from 60 to just like 50. I wasn't positive that the frozen part inside of it had actually thawed. I think we caught it early enough that it didn't make a big mess. This is the 3rd time that we've had this issue. If the freezer does not seal, then it works overtime, and we lose it, it freezes. So I'm spinning in circles. I did forget to enter this dress, but that's okay because I have to do a whole other batch anyway. So I'll put it in that batch, but for now I'm getting in the shower. I have so much to do, but I laid down with Serena. I need to do things, like get dressed. That would be a good start. Concessions and squishmallows. She's so pretty. We're done. I am always looking for change on the ground, and I found 2 pennies when we were leaving Aldi. Only thing we still need to get concession-wise is water. It is the most affordable at Strax, so that will be store number 3. But in the meantime, it's raining and we're in the car because gotta get out to Hammond before we can turn around and come back. And I just remembered we have a workshop tonight for 4-H.
I don't even know what they look like.
You did those?
Yeah.
They look good. Nom nom nom.
I mean, like, is it supposed to be like a theater one, but like, these aren't all.
Probably. Well, some of them.
And so we stayed after the cake decorating workshop for 4-H, which was really good, to help one of my friends who is doing an event at the same facility tomorrow. We will not be there because we have the wrestling show and an urban agriculture outing. But it is now almost 9 o'clock and Caroline is trying to wolf down a cheeseburger so we can go into Strax and get the things that we need for tomorrow so I can go home and go to bed.
It has been woofed. Hi.
Okay, so now it is 10:35, but I get to sleep in. We don't have to leave until like 11:15. So technically, I could sleep for 12 hours if I went to bed right now. That's not gonna happen. That's okay. Everything is pretty much ready. I do need to dig out like Caroline's, I better just do this now. Caroline has that 4-H outing and they're doing something a little different because this is like a series of project workshops. And they gave them like a little passport. So if she brings her passport to each event and gets it stamped, then at the end, she gets a prize. All of our homeschool and 4-H stuff is here and it's in one of these folders. Okay, urban ag, here we go. I'm gonna put this just into my purse. Get in there. This stuff is going. That's going. My camera is down there. I'm gonna get that ready tomorrow. This is stuff that lives in my trunk that needed to come out so we had room. And that is as ready as we can be for tonight. I am feeling a lot better after hanging out with my friends and seeing Caroline happy and hanging out with her friends at our 4-H event. So that's a good way to end the night. I'm going to bed. Peace.